Like,
We're not live. We were walking, but we're not live.
so what were we?
Setting up. And now we are live.
So that
Privyet everyone! This is Marian.
Jared.
So we are here in Nevsky Prospect to witness the White Knights and also to take part in the Euro 2020 first game of Belgium versus Russia. So who are you rooting for?
Russia, of course, my second home.
Yeah, we're rooting for Russia. Yay, go Russia! So we're currently at which canal? We're at Market Canal and we're going to head on to the Palace Square to witness the Fan Fest. That's where we're planning to watch the Belgium versus Russia game, which is currently ongoing right now.
At least the second half.
So
We'll
go.
see.
Yeah. So let's go.
I'm gonna make a bet that if anyone comments, the first comment is gonna be what? No mass? It seems to be whenever we do something like this, that's always the first comment. Lizzie.
Yeah, so good you guys are out. Hi, Lizzie. Yeah, I'm much able to go out now, and we're so excited to be back to normal again. So Nevsky Prospect is very crowded tonight because of the festivities plus the White Nights. So as you can see, and there are a lot of restaurants that you can find around with al fresco dining, and it's just so nice to be able to just relax, lounge around, spend some time with your family and friends while enjoying the beautiful city of St. Petersburg. BC, we're so happy that you're able to watch us live.
Now you're stuck. You have to watch the whole thing. I hope it cools down later on because I'm warm.
Yeah. What if I try like this? It doesn't work.
Now the question is, do you go? Show them? Can you figure out where we're going? Are we going to go this way? No? I don't know, because before they would have that side would be an entrance, and this would be an exit only. So we'll find out.
Okay. So we are now entering Palace Square, but we actually don't know if this is the entrance to the Fan Fest or if this is the exit to the Fan Fest. So we're going to check on the map and we'll find out.
Signs on Palace Square. There you go. So it looks like we're going the right direction.
Uh-huh. Okay.
All right.
So you actually need to have a mask in order to enter the fan fest. So here's a tribute. Sa clock. So there are currently a lot of tourists because the borders of Russia has opened for those with Euro 2020 tickets.
Got Lionel Messi out here.
Uh-huh.
All right. Good to see Messi. Nice for him to make the journey over to St. Petersburg. We got Peter the Great right here. Which, by the way, Peter the Great's birthday, I believe, is the
June 9th.
June 9th. So
Yeah, just a few
happy
days
belated
ago.
birthday to Peter the Great. We got some guy in a trash can here.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of stuff that goes on here. And
Oh dear, look at that. There's a guy in a trash can.
it's because we're outside the Museum of Wax Figures.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what
They
it is.
have al fresco dining here. And there's another public display of affection wax here.
Even the wax figures are displaying their affection for each other. It's a very romantic city.
Yeah, okay, so here's the Cafe Rack store wherein you can watch the Euro
Something the street lights be on by now. A moment of truth.
So here we are. We are approaching the Palace Square, the Alexander Colonnade, and Column.
The Arch of the General Staff Building, which is also part of the Hermitage. I wish the street lights were on.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of dull without them.
Yeah.
We got street lights on Nevsky so far.
Yeah, I'm underwater.
Not right here.
There. Huh.
I thought they're gonna have like big TV screens showing the game.
Yeah, so we are here in the Palace Square, which we thought that there's going to be a huge television screen showing the game, but there is actually a screen which is right over there, but it's not as huge as what I was expecting. But nevertheless, it is still quite big.
It's like you're watching the game from a really large cell phone. It's
Yeah.
like a vertical shot.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I know the Euro 2021 is, I'm sorry, Euro 2020 is not as big of a deal as the World Cup, but I think we can get more than just one large TV screen that's cell phone shaped.
Yeah.
We'll see. Let's keep on looking and maybe we'll find something.
Yeah, there's still a lot of constructions going on here for the Euro 2020. I'm not sure if they're done. I don't think they're done with it because there's still a lot of scaffolding and yeah.
I assume that this is for the 2020.
Yeah.
Euro
2020. Right.
See, like with the FIFA Fan Fest back for the World Cup, they actually had a security checkpoint, and you had to go through security, and it was not far from here actually, over by the Church of the Savior on Spilled Blood, and they had 3 massive TV screens set up. And it was actually quite a good time. So, as much as I love the Winter Palace and the Hermitage, or the Palace Square, and this part of the city, a little underwhelming so far. And is this the actual game, or is this just like highlights? I'm not seeing live action yet. Huh. Well.
Okay, so there's only one screen. I mean, one TV screen that we could watch the Euro 2020, and there's not a lot of people actually here in Palace Square. It's quite not what we were expecting. We thought that it's gonna be jam-packed with people.
It's just kind of playing highlights right now. This thing, it's not really showing the Russia game, which is a bit disappointing. Maybe it's the same place where they had the World Cup thing. Maybe we need to go over there.
Okay. Yeah, so.
There's a nice shot over here, though.
There's St. Isaac.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can hear the people seem to be having a good time. But there's not really a Russia game going on that we can see. I'm just happy though that we haven't seen any characters like puppets. The guys in the suits and walking around trying to get pictures with you and then scam you out of 10,000 rubles. I don't see any of them here, so that makes me happy. So it's a bit of a trade-off, but oh well. Palace Square is always nice and magical and romantic.
And currently the time is 10:50 p.m. but it feels like 5 p.m.
Oh.
Like 6 p.m. maybe or something like that.
It feels more like 8:30.
I'm talking in Philippine terms.
Philippine terms.
Yeah. So for Philippines, this is like 6 p.m. or 5:30 p.m. But here it's already 10 minutes before 11. But it's still well light out.
What's going on?
Yeah, I know.
Do we try to head then to the other?
Okay, let's go to where the World Cup
where they had
Fan
their
Fest.
Fan Fest thing.
Okay.
So that's... Second guy with the cane I've seen tonight.
Russia has 2? Is it 2-0?
Oh, they're losing.
Oh,
So,
Russia is losing?
Yeah, 2-0
Oh
so far. But Belgium's a strong team, so I'm not surprised. Keep an eye out for pickpockets. I'm seeing some shifty-looking characters. Well, I'm not sure what's going on in this circle here, but yeah, let's go this way.
Let's head on to where the World Cup Fan Fest is. Maybe that's where more activities are. Go Russia!
Thank you for that contribution. Yeah. Дмитрий, спасибо большое за информацию. Мне жаль, что наши проигрывают сейчас. Но Бельгия сильная команда.
Yeah, they're not yet done. It's like a stage. They're gonna make it looks like a stage, but they're not done. But still, the weather is so nice. It's around like 20 degrees Celsius, 20 to 21. So the weather is really nice.
I'm sure that no one watching is familiar with the pro arm wrestler Schoolboy, but there's a guy behind us that looks just like Schoolboy. Yeah. So for all you arm wrestling fans, there's a Schoolboy look-alike right there. I don't think it's him though. I think Schoolboy himself is actually more fit. Yeah, let's say that.
And that's the beautiful Winter Palace, also known as the Hermitage, the second largest art museum or art gallery in the world. Here are some people practicing their K-pop dance. I'm not sure if they're dancing to BTS. But K-pop is a huge thing also here in Russia.
Yeah, I'm hoping the lights turn on here soon. Yeah. The goal is eventually to get out to the Neva River during white nights and take some pictures, but it'll take us a little while to get there.
Privyet.
There's a fan ID van or a bus, but I'm not sure what that means exactly. I assume is that for dispensing fan IDs? I don't know. What a nice little panorama of Palace Square here. So again, it's approaching 11 p.m. right now. We have a good amount of cloud coverage, enough to make a really beautiful sky later on. So looking forward to seeing what the White Nights has for us tonight. something too that I'm quite pleased with. I know that this is a big deal going on right now in the city, but the lack of electric scooters has been the big deal has been the abundance of electric scooters and the collisions that are happening between them, the riders of the scooters, and pedestrians, sending a lot of people to the hospital, including children. So it's sparked this ongoing debate of, well, what do we do with all these scooters? And how do we, create rules or laws to allow people to have the scooters, but at the same time protect pedestrians? So I've noticed, here on Palace Square, I do see some, but it's not hardly any. I mean, there's just like 2 or 3 that I see currently. So, oh, the streetlights just turned on down there.
Oh.
So I wonder if we wait a little bit longer, they might turn on here.
Mm-hmm.
But oh, there they go. It turned on.
Oh.
There we go.
They're now turning on.
It's like the movie Home Alone, where all the homes turn on, like the lights in the homes.
Yeah.
And come on, Winter Palace.
We're waiting for the Winter Palace to turn on its beautiful lights. Huh. It's taking them some time.
Yeah. Oh, those lights turn on. Not.
Oh!
And hopefully don't get from over here. Move forward a little bit.
Oh, even the trees. They have lit up the trees far back there.
Yeah, I don't know if they can see it very well. Yeah, this is one of the best times to come see Palace Square, is right after they turn the lights on, but yet the evening sky is still light enough.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of people coming and going from this area, so I'm planning on going right now.
Okay.
So it makes me a little hopeful.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's now stronger over there. Oh, here we go.
The Winter Palace is starting to light up.
There we go.
There.
It'll take a little bit of time for them to strengthen. But, you can see the lights on the General Staff building have gotten stronger,
Yeah.
so they've warmed up, and now the Winter Palace will also warm up here. Here's an electric scooter. And another one.
Cool.
Alright, so go ahead and head down to the spot where they had the FIFA Fan Fest during the World Cup a couple years ago. It's just down along the Boyka. But it'll probably take at least 10 minutes to walk there. See you out.
Look at the bus. Fun ID. To Europe, bus. It's for the, oh, it's for the tourists. Okay. So these are for the tourists, international fans who arrived to St. Petersburg. They're allowed to enter the country without a visa as long as they have the fun ID and ticket.
Looks like they have an easy bake oven inside that bus. Yeah. I never recall seeing that.
Yeah.
It's like a palace kind of thing.
Yeah. Really.
My mind is blanking as to what it actually is. Pretty well.
Uh-huh. Now that the city lights, building lights are lit up, the city's vibe has turned into a different mood. It's more a chill, relaxing, romantic type of ambience.
Yeah, it's a street shut down.
You need the camera.
I assume that woman that just went by and waved knows us. We are that famous. It's a total joke. We're not famous, nor are we trying to be famous. Hey, is this the Kryukov Canal?
What?
I-
А что, у вас там есть место?
There's a sign on the bridge here. I forget the name of this canal. I want to say it's the Kryukov Canal. It's the canal that borders the Hermitage. And,
Then it's going out.
Yeah, it leads straight out to the Neva River. And that's really, if you take a boat trip here in the city and they take you out this direction out to the Neva, that's a really good spot. Once you get out to the Neva, you have like all the main tourist attractions right there. Not equidistant, but they're all very, very visible. It's a really great spot to come out to when you're on the river when you're taking the boat tour. There's a lot of people walking along the streets here.
Yeah. I wonder if the game has finished already.
The second winter bridge that we just crossed. Should have finished. We're probably within. If they started at 9:30, soccer games typically last an hour and 45 minutes. So it would be wrapping up here real soon. Got the Japanese consulate right here.
Hi, konnichiwa, minasan. Oh, it's already evening, so konbanwa, minasan.
The fact that so many people are coming towards us,
Yeah, I
kinda
feel like it's
concerns me.
done.
that's a good point. By the time we get there, we probably will be finished. But there might be some post-game stuff.
I think
Happy people. On the boat. Boat rides tend to make people a lot happier. A lot of smiling and waving and whooping. There's a sign that says Leave the Festival.
Uh-huh.
The thing is, though, during the World Cup, there was one entrance. You had to go all the way around over by the like Russian Museum, that area, the Mikhailovsky Dvorets. So I wonder if they'll do the same thing this time, where you have to go all the way there just to get inside. They have multiple exit points, but just one entrance point. So we'll see. Got a van full of police right now.
Yeah.
Well, let's go down by the one bridge backside. Spilled blood. All these people coming this way tells me we're too late. Avoid the construction. canal here is the former horse stables, like the royal horse stables. The bridge that we are heading to is just right there. I don't see anybody crossing it though. I can't remember.
Okay, we're almost near Church of the Savior and Spilled Blood. I can hear the people cheering. Yeah, that's a loud cheering from the crowd.
That actual crowd noise from the people there, or is that from the?
We'll find out.
They could be broadcasting highlights of other things. Yeah, real close. Real close. Yeah, it's like this might be a exit point. Like it. It's like we need to go further down. Yeah. So it seems like it is like how it was during the World Cup, where we have our entrance point right here, on the back side of the Church of the Savior and Spilled Blood. There's a certain time where you are allowed in, like there's a closing time. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe.
Сегодня меня водители дают смотрю, мы стоим, подходит клиент. Ладно,
Maybe there's maybe there's a limit because of the pandemic and we're already
Yeah,
late.
it could be like a limit of people allowed in there.
Yeah.
Okay, because yeah, it looks like this part is cordoned off, and it doesn't look like anyone's actually entering. So
Yeah.
we might be out of luck.
It's so sad we couldn't get inside. Look at the people out here just wanting to go inside but couldn't. We couldn't. So there's a lot of like army and police around, police cars just outside the street. Then and army as well. It's really secured, but too bad we couldn't get inside. Yeah, we're too late.
Yeah, no, confused, but I don't want to come here again in the future if you're not going to be able to get in. So I'm not sure. Near Marshfield. Between Marshfield and the Church of St. Luke's Club.
Okay, so guys, so sorry we didn't make it in time. I guess we're too late and they're not allowing further people to go inside the fun fest. So there's a lot of people here waiting. But we will try again probably next time. So thank you for watching. До свидания, everyone.
Yeah, this is like how it was.